Susan Witt prints her own money.
I mean, this is really high-quality paper.
But she's no counterfeiter. These are Berkshires, the local currency she developed for southern Berkshire, Massachusetts. It's a tool to help local businesses compete against the growing number of chain stores.
On the 20-unit note is Herman Melville.
The notes celebrate homegrown heroes and the beauty of the local landscape. $835,000 worth of Berkshires were printed. They're as good as greenbacks in more than 200 shops. So here's how it works. I go to the bank, I lay down $90, and I get 100 Berkshires back. Find a participating store, pay for your local chocolate and local bread using Berkshires. You save 10% and help the local economy in the process. Guido's has already taken in 100,000 Berkshires.
I've seen faces more frequently, which is great. And I would hope to say that it was because of Berkshires that made that happen.
The brothers who co-own Guido say the 10% hit they take when they convert Berkshires back to dollars is worth it, because it sets the store apart from the big box supermarket across the street, which doesn't take Berkshires. In fact, none of the chain stores agreed to participate.
Almost everywhere.
Now let's talk about Berkshires. How many people are probably wondering, what is this guy talking about Berkshires? Well, Berkshires are actually a neat thing. Berkshires are locally produced currency, which is a tool to help small local businesses compete with, the large, big chain businesses who choose to not participate in Berkshires, which I think is honestly a stupid idea. Berkshires, the actual notes, they're about this big, and instead of presidents on them, they contain hometown heroes as well as the beautiful landscape of Berkshire, Massachusetts. Now another question you guys probably have, why would I exchange my hard-earned money for Berkshires? Like, why would I do that? Well, actually, it's not really a bad deal. For every 95 US dollars, you receive 100 Berkshires. It's really not a bad deal at all. So is it fair to say you could take
cities and towns across the country where some people are now using their own currencies, all of them working to take their local economies into their own hands.
It looks like monopoly money, but this colorful currency is legal tender in the western Massachusetts town of Great Barrington. They're called Berkshires, a play on the mountainous region in the Northeast called the Berkshires, where businesses and citizens have come together to support each other in these tough economic times.
Local currency helps to keep the money flowing between friends and neighbors, local businesses, which helps everybody.
Berkshires benefit the economy and the environment by keeping business local, so it's no wonder that the number of Berkshires in print is now in the millions. We here in Erie do not have the benefit of an equivalent program. However, there is hope. Places like New Haven, Portland, and even the entire state of Vermont are implementing various systems of their own, each tailored to fit their own needs. It wouldn't be difficult to set up an equivalent system in Erie, or just Barron itself. Indeed, Barron's Lion Cash already has some traits in common with Berkshires, such as the promotion of local services. It's only a matter of time before we, too, are able to reap the benefits of Berkshires.